Okay, everyone, in this video, I want to share to all of you about how to modify this basic shape of house to be a modern minimalist of the cluster house. Okay, first of all, we have to make sure about the elevation from the from the main point until the carport. And first of all, we can adjust the preference. We can adjust the preference with with model info. You can adjust with the model info with decimal in millimeter. Then we can set it to the 0. Then for area we can set to the meter and volume to the meter um, cubic. And okay, it is enough. And then we can set the elevation of from the floor to the wall. You can set the elevation flow from the floor to the wall is around 3.6 meter, and it's done. And this is about the basic shape of the house that I will show you about how to modify this basic shape to the modern minimalist house in a cluster area. Okay, first of all, we have to adjust the window right here. We can adjust with the tape measure tool. Start from here until here. Okay, because this is from main elevation until the top, it's about 2.5, and this is about 2.5 meter also from the main elevation. Then we can start click the step measure tool and start click into this area. And for the window, we can set into the side of this house. This is for the window position in here. Then we can set the height of the window with using tape measure tool until here. The height of the window it's around 800 millimeter, and then we can click for the elevation of the window also. Then we can set the elevation of the window is around 1.8 meter, and it's right. So then we can make the hole in this window with using the rectangle, okay, by supported by the guideline. Then we can select a push until to the limit. Then we can get a hole of the window opening that I've made before. Then we can also make the variation. We can also make the variation of the house, but we can make the variation and we can start from selecting the rotated rectangle. Start from here, following green axis. Okay, then drag to the point to this point, and then drag to the left. Drag to the left around 300 or 400 maybe, or 3.5, um, 350. Then we can push it to the front around 300. Okay, 300. Okay, then triple click, right click, and make group. And then we can just click white. Then we can complete the um, modern minimalist accent from the house with this line. Then we can move and press Control to duplicate until this position around 350 millimeter also. So we can make the same we can make the same white between the top um, shading with the right side shading. Then we can uh, enlarge or extend this shading right here, this one, and we can extend more by push it to the front around um, 400 approximately. And then we can click this line and then select move and press Control, and then we can place on this position. So this is a linear with this wall, and then we can click this surface. Then we can select push and then click on the surfaces, and then we can place on this wall, I mean. So this area is for the concrete slab. Okay, so we can make the concrete slab with rectangle, start from the corner until the corner. Then we can make the thickness of the concrete slab. It's around 100 150 approximately. Okay, then we can triple click, right click, and make group. Okay, and don't forget to make a ceiling. Um, don't forget to make a ceiling on this area. This is about the ceiling. We can using the rotated rectangle. Start from here. Okay, until this position. Sorry, I wanna make it again. Start from here and place on this position, and form the thickness of the ceiling is around 80 millimeter, and then we can select this plane and then click, and then place to the correct position on this area. Then we can triple click, right click, and make group, and select the white color. Then we can triple click this plane and offset it inside, and then we can type 10 millimeter. Then we can push it to the up around 10 millimeter also, so we can get the result of it. Okay, then we can make the another canopy. We can make the another canopy on the top of this door, and this is the secondary canopy. This is the another elevation of canopy on the front of the house. Then we can using the rotated rectangle. We can draw it start from here. We can draw it start from here by following the green axis on the corner on this point by select click. Then we can um, I'm sorry, I have to repeat it because it get complicated about the axis. So when then we can get uh, use the rotated rectangle. We can click in this area. Sorry, we can click this rotated rectangle. Then we can click and drag to the green. Okay, and then we can drag and then press shift until touch this wall. Then we can push up until 350 millimeter. Okay, then we can select this plane and select push tool. Then we can click this plane and place on the front, almost on the front. It's around 3 meter. Okay, it's done. And then we can triple click and then make group. Right click and make group, and then we can adjust the color right there. And also we can make the variation of the color for making it. Okay, this is the way of making the another color. So we have to push it down to make the better landscape right there, because the landscape is not too high, because of this house is on the cluster area. So we have to adjust and um, about the landscape, not only the building, but we have to adjust the landscape to be a beautiful landscape of this cluster of building. Okay, then um, this door is not good, so we have to clear it. We have to erase it. Then we have to make the another better door with using the line. Start from here and click on this point, then click on this point, and we can following the outline of the wall and click this point and triple click and offset it inside around 40. Okay, around 40. Then we have to click in this point, click in this point. Then we can click and right click and erase. So we can click and push it to the back around 120 millimeter. Triple click, right click, and make group. So we can draw again about the rectangle and start from here, then click. Okay, so we can get the plane. Then we can push it to the front around 40 millimeter for the um, door lift thickness. Then we have to triple click, right click, and make group, and we can make the movement of the door lift with click this point, and then we can adjust this point until this position. Then we can select the wood, and also we have to select this wood. Okay, and then we can um, click for the another door handle with this with rectangle, and then we have to push it to the front until this position. Triple click, right click, and make group, and then we can using another material using the dark material like this. Okay, so it is enough, and then we can adjust for the another material. Maybe we can adjust the wood texture with using this one. I mean, it more proper than before. We have to explode and we have to right click and texture and select the position. Okay, so we have to adjust about the position of the texture of the window of the door, sorry. And also we have to adjust it also, and triple click right click and make group, and then we can adjust about the color by selecting the HLS, and we can set the saturation about the door, and we can also select the hue and many more. We have to adjust it. And okay, I mean it's enough, so then we can continue to making the another element. Okay, there is a wall element on this position, so we have to make it extend. We have to extend this canopy until this position by draw the line right here, and then we have to select a push and place on this area and place on this position. Okay, okay, then we can get this result so far. So we can make the another wall panel start from here. Okay, and then until this position, and then we can click this one, and then push to the front around 50 millimeter. Triple click, right click, and make group. Okay, then we can making the concrete or cladding. It's depend on you. You can click this one and click this one, and also you have to making the another ornament or making the another shadow line approximately in this position. Then we can duplicate the line until become the double line. Okay, then you have to click this line. You have to click this line, and then you have to select move, press Control, then push it to the bottom. Then you have to click 20. Then you have to click this plane and push it to the back around 10 millimeter, and then click this one and push it to the back around 10 millimeter. Okay, then we can get about the result just like this, and you can continue to make the planter box on the front. This is about the planter box that built in with the canopy of shading. By select this line and select move, press Control until this upper position around 350 millimeter, and then we can click and push it until this position. And then because of this is a planter box, so we have to adjust the boundaries of this planter box. Maybe it's around 50 millimeter of the concrete boundaries, or maybe it's more thick than before. It's around 20 millimeter, and then we have to push it a little bit down, so then we can select the another element with using landscape material, with using this one, or maybe this one, or maybe just with using a landscape or sand. Okay, and we can just make the another wall panel, a little wall panel with a concrete with using a rectangle right here, and then we have to push it to the front around 30 millimeter and triple click, right click, and just make group. Then we can click the we can click this color and assign with material in here, and also we can adjust. Maybe we can adjust for a little bit position. Okay, we can adjust for this little bit boundaries of this planter box. You have to push it until this position, a little bit position, because it used for supporting the shading. Okay, we can draw the rectangle right here, and then we can click this plane, and then we have to push it to the left around 50, or maybe around 30 millimeter. Triple click, right click, and make group. and we can set with the another material with using wood material. Okay, this one, and we can maybe we can shorten for the every single stick right there. We can right click and make component and just create. Then we can select a move and press control and click on this pointer and this corner until we can click on this position, and then we can type 20 slash, and so we can get the 20 arrangement of grid composition of wall panel, stick wall panel. Okay, then we have to click for every single wall panel to be one group because it's very important. For me, it's very important for the further editing, so we can get, get the easy editing by making this object to be one group. So for further editing, we can just triple click and we can focus on editing on in this area. Okay, and okay, and then for the another area, we have to click this. We have to make this area with the window right there. Then we have to click we have to offset it inside around 40 millimeter and erase. And then we have to push it until to the behind until 150 millimeter. Triple click, right click, and just make group. And we can make the another material. Maybe we can use the metal. We can use the metal or metal plate material, or maybe we can just select the color material right there. We can just select the dark color material for the window aluminum only. So we can draw the door window leaf around 60 millimeter for the window leaf frame. Then we have to push it to the back until the 40 millimeter to the behind. And then we can assign with the same material from the window frame, and then we can assign with the glass material, and then we can push it up until this position. Triple click, right click, and make group. Then we can assign with the glass material, start from here until this position. So then we can click this window, make group, and just right click and make component. So for further editing, we can edit easily because of it has been a component of 3D model, and then we can adjust with the rotate and move on the correct position. Okay, so then we can just adjust the wall opening by following the window shape on there. Then we can click this surface and then place on this position. Okay, so and maybe we can see about the trouble. So we have to fix the trouble to place on this position. Then we can triple click and click the surface and place on this position. Then we can click the surface until this position anyway, or click this one and place on this position. Okay, and then we can also make the another element. We can use the line right there to make the another canopy, and then we have to offset it outside. We have to offset it outside around 400 millimeter for the small canopy of the window in the corner area. Then we have to push it up until approximately around um, 100 millimeter of the thickness, and then we can make group, and then we can assign with another material. Okay, so this is about the basic shape of the house, and we can also adjust the another window element. We can also adjust it with the another window element to be the same element on there. We click this area, and then we can click this position, and then we can type 180 degree. Then we can move and place to this position. Then sorry, it's getting trouble for few ports. Okay, so we have to move and place on this position. Okay, we have to adjust for this position, and then we have to adjust about the um, openings. We have to adjust about the window opening also, and place on this position. Then we can place on this position. Okay, we can get the result of the exterior. So then we can make the another element. We have to make the another element with using the roof. We have to modify it about the roof area. So this is the main roof area is about this area. So we have to make this area to be a roof area. Wait, click this plane and then select copy. Then exit from the group, and then we have to paste in place, edit, paste in place. Okay, and then we can move and place on this position. Okay, so then we can scratch this rectangle until this position, and then we can push it until upper position around 400 approximately. Okay, we can triple click, right click, and make group. Then we can just for the dimension, just for the path of this wall. Okay, so we can make the another element. Okay, we have to adjust this roof support by following this area. Okay, by and then for this example we have to adjust with this position by select this move and place on this position, triple click and place on this position. Okay, we can click this line and place on this position and place on this position. Okay, so then we can select this line again and select move and place on this position, and we can also place on this position. Click and move and type 150 and select on this position and place to this position. Okay, well then we can now push it until the um, another elevation. Maybe it's around 1.5 meter. Then we can make the rectangle. Then we have to push it until down one. Um, it's around 150 millimeter. Triple click, right click, and make group, and we can adjust it. Okay, and then we can adjust for the another color material right there. Then we can click from this point using a line. Click and click this one and click. I'm sorry, it's getting trouble. And click this point. Click this point and just click this point. Okay, triple click and offset it outside around 100. Then we can click, then we can close this line. Okay, then we can get the rectangle, we can get the plane, I mean. Then we have to push it down until 150 millimeter. Triple click, right click, and make group, and just assign with the same material anyway. So this is about the plane. Then we can now adjust for the duplication right there. Then we can adjust about the flat roof again to be a flat roof on there, and then we can select move on this line and press control and then place on this position, and then we can place on this position. Okay, this is about the flat roof version, and we can also adjust for the same material. We can adjust for the same material on there, and we can get about the simple and minimalist modern house on the cluster right now. So then we can using the tile, and we can adjust about the another tile on the carport to fill out the carport with the tile by using this um, by using this tile gray, and then we can place on this position. Okay, then we have to make the road we have to make the road on the outside of the house and push it until the front around 6 meter. Okay, triple click, right click, and just make group, and then we can assign with the travertine this area. Okay, so we can triple click and push it down until 50 millimeter, and double click again, and we can adjust it again with the same material of the edge of the carport floor. Okay, then we can get the almost perfect condition of the house. So then we can adjust for the another material of the floor or terrace floor by using this another tile large brown, maybe. Okay, this one we can triple click it and assign to this, and we can also assign with the concrete, with the dark concrete right there, to assign in this area, and then we can just make a little bit push to the front around 20 millimeter, and push to the front or side around 20 millimeter. Okay, so you can also set the another um, roof design. Maybe you can also set the roof design with um, another elevation. Maybe, for example, if you wanna make this roof not only a flat roof, you can using the another metal material. You can use a metal roof by selecting rectangle and place on here. Then you can uh, aim the another pointer until this position, and then you can select shift, and then you can place on this position. And then you can add more rectangle and combine it to be one plane, to be one plane area, like L shape plane area, and then you can select this line, and then you can erase, and then you can click this plane and push it up until 160 millimeter. Triple click, right click, and make group, and also you can um, push it to the back, to the front. Sorry, you have to push it to the front around 500 millimeter, or maybe you can push it to the front around, okay, 500, one 1 meter, 1 meter, okay, 500 more millimeter, because this area for the water tank anyway. So you can um, adjust it with the roof material, and then you can adjust with the sorry, RGB, and move to the left side at all. Then you can adjust for the darkness and about the gray or darkness material, and then you can select rotate. You can select the rotate by using rotate tool. Then you can click on the corner, then you can click on the another side again, and then you can aim to the another metal material. It's around 10 degree, so this is about the 10 degree. And you can also um, move it. You can also move this canopy. You can also move this canopy to camouflage this roof. Okay, you can select this top area only, then you can move until this position. You can move until this position. It's around. You can move to the up, to the upper position is around 900 millimeter. Okay, so you can move it also until 900 millimeter, and move it until 900 millimeter also. Then so you can fix this extended wall by using a rectangle, and then you can clear the extension of the wall, and then you can get the result. And in this case, you have to make the wall more higher than before until this position approximately. Okay, you have to move it, and then you have to move it also until this position, and then you can click this sorry, you can you can click this wall panel on the front, and then you can adjust this wall stick front panel with the scale, and also you can um, okay, and also you can set the wall height right there until this position. Okay, then you can draw the wall side again with using this tool. You can draw the line right there. Then you can push it to the front until this position. Then you can uh, move it to the another side. You can move it to the another side. It's around 150. Then you can place until this position. Okay, so then you can also push it to the bottom on the ceiling, and you can also adjust for the canopy to the correct position. You can also adjust the canopy to the correct position. Then you can also adjust the canopy, just the ceiling area, this position until okay. You can adjust this position until this position. You can adjust this one. Then select move. Okay, this one, and you can move. You can move to the correct position. Okay, this one. Okay, and then you can also make it higher to make the proportional one with at more elevation around 600 millimeter, and this one it's around um, 600 millimeter also. Okay, and this is done, so you can get the proportional thing of this house. And anyway, you can also uh, adjust this elevation. You can also adjust this elevation of the wall. Sorry, you can also adjust this elevation of the wall, maybe just like this area. You can click, and you can select a move and duplicate, move and sorry, duplicate. I'm sorry, move. You have to move this one and this proper position. Just move until this proper position, then you have complete the another wall right there. Okay, so you can now separate this plane. You can now separate this plane. Okay, so you have to Control C, and then you can push it until the limit. Then you have to edit paste in place. Then you can push it to the bottom until 150. Triple click, right click, and make group. And you can select the gray. Then you can move until the limit. Okay, this one. Then you can also complete for another wall, and you can see that this roof can camouflage the another element such as a mechanical plumbing element such as a water tank. So you can make the water tank with a radius around 400 millimeter. Then you have to pull up until 800 millimeter. Then you can adjust it, offset it inside, and push it down, and triple click, right click, and make group, and then you can select the metal. Then you can select the metal metal material for the water tank, then you can see about the result. So this is the complete mechanical plumbing. This is for the plumbing, and this is for this roof is for camouflage the mechanical system in the behind of the house on this house. Okay, thanks for watching, and I hope it will be a lot of benefit to all of you. And just wait for my next video. Or sorry, you can also push it up. You can also push it up until this position to make a better proportional of the house of the house facade. Okay, so you can make the another action right there, and then you can also make the another action on there, and you can click another action and move it down and duplicate in type 20, and then you can push it to the back until 1 centimeter. You can push it to the back until 1 centimeter. Okay, this is, I mean, it's enough. Okay, and you can erase for some um, unnecessary guideline right there. Thanks for watching. I hope it will be a lot of benefit to all of you, and just wait for my next video tutorial of this house, and have a good day.